Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods Gregtech. Welcome back to All the Mods 9. In the last few episodes, we've been doing some Gregtech, if that little intro skit didn't tell you about that. And that is what all of these are. These are all crafters leading to entangled Gregtech contraptions, little machines and whatnot. And I think they all have to exist because some of them have different molds in them, and the molds, you might be able to remove them with a little bit of effort, but I thought, at least at the time, that it's probably easier just to make multiple of them. Why not? That way I can at least craft two things at once. It's fine. It works, right? We've got all this stuff, and we're making some pretty good progress. Right towards the end, I love that I don't have to go to bed. Right towards the end, we realized what our plan was. Surprise, surprise. So we need rubber, right? That's sort of like the last piece of this puzzle, as well as tin plates, but they're easy peasy. By the way, this whole episode won't be Gregtech. I promise. Okay, stamp of promise, because there's a lot to go over in this episode. Let me tell you. Let me sneak peek. Oh wait, where is it? What? Where is it? Hold on. What am I sneak peeking? Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, rubber tree. That's sort of like the last thing we need. And so, we had a rubber tree that was gifted to us, to be fair. It looks like there was an arrow above it as well. I think someone's come and cleaned up the arrow. Now, in terms of the rubber sapling, my understanding is that... Oh, of course it grows right in front of me. Rubber sapling. Is that you can get it from... Oh, you can get it from a quest. That wasn't there in the last update, I believe. We're on currently the beta version of All the Mods 9, 0.1.0. So you could get it from Blue Skies doing some magic, or I think you just have to find it. So we'd have to travel far and wide to get that, or, be in a freshly generated world. But now there's actually a quest, which... Can I just click that and it'll take me there? Oh, how cool. So this is under the... Oh, it's under the brand new Gregtech. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. All right. Buckle in. The funny part to me about this is the fact that, there's a tech section. You know what I mean? There's a section for tech. Gregtech is a completely different, not just a different chat, a whole different section. That is ridiculous. Okay. And so, oh god. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'm trying to wrap my head around everything. Yeah. A lot of this stuff we can knock off. We've done a lot of this. We're just going to have to go through the effort to do it. But this guy over here, oddly enough, it's its own little start. Sticky resin slime farm. So we've gotten sticky resin. You can get that by smelting slime balls. And ta-da! You can get some rubber trees. Find and farm rubber trees to get yourself some sticky resin. Alternatively, slime balls smelted in the furnace will get you some. So if you needed some saplings to get started, you can do it through the quest. If you're not into the quest, just travel around and you'll find one, I'm sure. Okay, so yeah, we've got rubber trees. I already harvested some last episode. And so this episode, what we'll do right off the bat, before we do anything else, is we will attempt to add them to this farm. I'm trying to decide... Yeah, I'll probably have them grow in the middle, so that we get a steady supply of them, but not an infinite amount of them. You know what I mean? And just to double check, yeah, that you can't grow them in a botany pot. We also tried last episode, but new version, I thought I'd double check. So what we're going to need is a thing from Create, the cart assembler. We're going to have to slap this guy down. I don't really know where we normally do this, but I guess we can chuck it down here. When he goes through this, he should just disassemble, I believe. He's probably facing the wrong way, but that's fine. Here he comes. And he should just turn into a good old-fashioned bit of blocks. Cool. And what we can do is we can change the filters. So, I think, yeah, these inside trees, so the few trees here, I reckon we turn those into the rubber saplings. So we'll just go ahead and clear that filter, pick up the one oak sapling there, go in here, search rubber, grab rubber sapling, add that to the filter, and then give him some to hold. And I think that's fine. I genuinely, I think that'll sort of take care of everything. Let's grab a lever. What's the easiest? I guess that works. Let's see. I don't actually know if this will work, but I am tempted. I don't really know what's this. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. The second he gets picked up, it's no longer redstone apply. Okay. Okay. It was a fun idea. All right. Give me that at least. So how will I do this then? I think I've got to dig it up again. I despise the effort it takes for me personally to get this done. All right, here we go. Yep, cool. He's up and running. He'll be good. We can pick that back up. Put that back up. Awesome. So if we break these now, they should be replanted with Gregtech saplings, I believe. Let's have a look. We are wrong. Oh, okay. Did I really place it on the wrong side? Honestly, it's not the end of the world. We'll let it happen. Whatever. You know what that is? That's a problem for another day. That's what that is. So it's fine. It's fine. We will, however, just before this gets going too much, we'll grab a drawer to put the Gregtech stuff in because obviously we don't have that at the moment. So I'm going to go rubber logs, jump over here. Currently we've got this guy there. Surprise, surprise. And so I'm just going to... I guess I can place him further down the line. So we can have this guy here. Give him a rubber log. Grab a funnel. I won't bother locking him or anything like that. We don't need to just yet. And that should be good. Once he gets going, you'll get going. Okay. All right. So what's happening? What am I talking about? What's the deal? So the first thing I do want to do this episode is get the basic Macerator built because I think we can do that. But I did also want to have a quick look at the quest because there has been some changes. There's a donkey. No, I think these... Yes, this is all different. Oh, this is... Yeah, there's a lot. So there's actual... Yeah, there's all the other stuff. There's some bosses on the side here. Oh, this is great. Honestly, if you didn't know what you were doing, going through this quest lineup in terms of like learning modern Minecraft for the first time, that would be amazing. Like that, it would be so exciting going through this. I'm jealous. I'm just thinking like, how do I erase my memory? But only like specific parts. Okay. I'm also trying to see if there's anything that I don't recognize, but I recognize too much of it. I feel so bad. I'm like, oh, I recognize a lot. There's a few things, like I don't really know the templates and stuff. Starter power? Oh, it's so helpful. Okay, so yeah, Gregtech's what we're doing, right? We're working through the Steam age. Steam extractor is pretty much what we're going to need to get this rubber pulp that we're pulling from the rubber farms. And we've got a lot of this stuff. We're sort of just trying to get that rubber done and then we can finish the rest of everything. So let's do that. Let's get that done. There is, I know I sneak peeked it before, but I apologize if this is everywhere for you guys, but it is overwhelming. There is an ATM star that is allegedly craftable. I haven't looked through everything. This guy is phenomenally expensive. For example, one of these blocks needs 729 nether stars. That's one of these blocks. You need a lot of those blocks. You also need all the modium unobtainium alloys, which can be made with 8 billion power and 2 blocks of those goodies. Or just 1 billion power if you just want to make a few. Oh, but that will use a piglich heart if you do it that way, which you get from a boss that spawns in a different dimension. Yeah, and those are just the surrounding blocks. There's a lot of them because it's meant to be easy compared to the rest of this stuff that needs bedrock. What? Why does it... What do you mean it needs bedrock? Oh my god. Okay. It needs bedrock. Of course it needs bedrock. Why wouldn't it need bedrock? Okay. Why does it need bedrock? Is there like a getting bedrock quest? I'm sure there is at some point. The sniffer. Ugh. The whole reason this pack exists was for the sniffer. Okay. That's fine. The ATM star, it's a little bit away from us, okay? Let's go and make this rubber. Alright, so we know that we need the extractor. That's just something that we're going to need. So I'm going to go extractor. If I can spell. Sorry, I'm shivering, shaking. And we want just a low pressure steam one. We could probably make a high pressure one, but it needs a low one anyway. So, you know, boppity boopity, as they say in the industry. So a lot of what we're doing, at least for these like steam things, is manual crafting. But all of the electric stuff, I believe we've hooked up for auto crafting. That's what I'm currently believing. We'll see though. Man, I didn't bookmark the thing. Let's go ahead and do that. Bookmark, awesome. 6 of these. They need more plates. I don't even have enough plates. I need more bronze. Oh, we can just grab bronze. I love it when there's a little loophole for making stuff. All right, I'll come back with that stuff. All right, there we go. We'll grab our piston. That should be quick and easy. Bam, bam. Low pressure steam extractor. Brilliant. Let's go ahead and grab an entangled block out, and we'll go ahead and hook this guy up. And so, I believe we set up a teleporter to jump to and from our area. Oh, we're actually told the meters that everything is, so you can sort of see how far away stuff is. Cool, cool. So we're traveling about 100 meters to get underwater. It also... Why does it look nicer? Sure, yeah, cool. Everything looks nice now. New update, everything looks nice. It's the things look nice update. Unintended feature. Okay. So, low pressure, that can go there. Entangle him. He's good to go. You know what? Let's look at his interface. Is he just normal? Yeah, he is. Alright, that's fine. What we're going to have to do at some point, which I guess we can do now, is we need to make sure that these guys have their vents on this side. And that thing there. So for whatever reason it takes a little while. It could be because I'm playing on a server in a different country. Or maybe that's just how it is. I'm not sure. We can pin the blame on the country server fiasco. But what this does is it allows the steam to leave the machine as it produces. This guy up here, very, very stubborn. I'm not sure what it is, but he doesn't want to do it. Alright, well anyway, I couldn't get it working. We're just going to pretend it's fine. So, we'll play. By the way, just off another side note, I have updated our little comment section helpful tip clipboard, and there is some good stuff in here that I'll get to later, but we've been working on this Gregtech thing for like too many episodes. So I want to at least try and get this one thing built, you know what I mean? Alright, so that is now entangled. We have the steam extractor, so let's see if we can add the recipe for it. So, what we're trying to do, I believe, is get this pulp. So that's going to be either sticky resin or rubber logs. Now, honestly, we could probably just use sticky resin because we can farm slimes easily. Like, we're currently farming slimes in our mob spawner. So, you can even just use slime balls. Yeah. Do we need rubber logs? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Yeah, I declare we do not need logs. Okay. I wonder if that changed, or if that was always a thing. Oh, God. Usually that's... honestly... Maybe last episode I said we were going to use slime balls. Because that's definitely the type of thing that like you guys would have called me out for, and I would have read in the comments and been like, what? Like, how did I miss that? So, either it's new, and you guys are fine, or it's old and you guys have fallen off. That's all I'm going to say. It's definitely not... It's not my fault. It couldn't be. It's impossible. Alright, so you're telling me that we can now get pulp. I can order a stack of pulp. No, I can't. Oh, because we're still crafting slime. What? Why are we crafting slime? Over here, we have a box with 7,000 slime in it. What are we doing? What is happening? Okay, all I need to do is connect to it. The only problem is I'm using no, this doesn't need... Oh no, that does need to be there. Hold on. Let me just get under here real quick. What's happening? So that's connected there, and above that block is nothing. Okay. There used to be a mob masher. There's no longer a mob masher. That allows us to grab a pre-made external storage. Thank you very much. Chuck that guy there. Open him up real quick. Tell him to only extract. That way he won't fill this guy up with any of his useless junk that he loves to do. And so now, we should have access to slime galore, 7.5k. Beautiful. Which means I can get my pulp. I ordered pulp and I'll be getting pulp. So it should smelt the pulp. We automated that last episode. I mean, it's just the smelting recipe. And then it should... Oh, sorry, the slime into resin. And then into pulp through the steam guy. Steam guy is probably going to be a little bit slower. I don't really know. Can we look in here? We can. You can see the sticky resin's in there. You can see the processing. 8 seconds, it reckons. We can see the steam. We don't even need to go there. And we get our pulp. Cool. Okay, so pulp. Ta-da! Done. Cool. What do I need? Alloy smelter is going to be making rubber ingots. I believe we added that somewhere here. Or at least I thought we did. Please tell me we at least added that. Rubber ingots into sheets? But we don't have the actual... Really? Come on, previous me. What are you doing? Alright, so... okay. That's fine. Okay. So, what that means is that I need to either make a new alloy smelter, which nobody wants to do, or find the alloy smelter that we have that doesn't have a mold in it. Because I think we made one. Yeah, this one here has nothing in it. It's just used to combine some stuff together. That is exactly what I want. So it's going to be... I'll just find it again. But what we'll do is we will grab this recipe for the alloy smelter. And we've got the pulp automated. And all we need is a little bit of sulfur. That's all we want. So it is going to be this guy here. Cool. And now we just need sulfur. That's all we need. Sulfur. Now, there is a way to get sulfur that we were trying last episode, and it's this guy. Coal in a sag mill. We can easily automate this end steel grinding ball, which gives a 240% bonus output, right? Bonus output being this guy here. Sulfur dust. As far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure he's a little bonus guy. I mean, he looks bonus, doesn't he? Because there's main output, and then there's bonus. So that's the bonus, and it should increase. Now, the problem. It uses coal. It's not guaranteed, so it's harder to... well, I guess it's not too hard to automate, because we can use detectors. Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening to myself. Okay. So that is an option. We can do that. The thing is, I reckon there's got to be a better way to do it, right? There's ores that I'm meant to be getting somehow. Maybe I should try and do that. There's railcraft sulfur, which you can get from quartz at a 25%. You can get it from blaze rods at a 50%, as well as a bunch of bonus blaze. Okay. There's obviously actual Gregtech stuff. In terms of what we could do, I think we would need ore. Okay. I'm just trying to see, like, is there anything that we have? Because a lot of this stuff is like a new world gen. So either I would have to regen the world, which it is... I am thinking about possibly going to a new spawn location. Hear me out. If I go to completely random new generated chunks and we sort of bring our base over, completely, like, it would look completely different. But I've got a fun idea for that. The thing is, it would be a lot of work, and it probably would be a good, like, at least a few episodes. A few would be generous. A few episodes, like, if I wanted to make it a little bit of a story, which we can do. I was going to just do this and not tell you guys, but I figured I'd propose it to see if you guys wanted that or not. I might even do a poll later on YouTube, but we could do something like that and have sort of like a fresh start, but then all of our stuff still exists, so we're not just throwing it out. And I've just got to put in some work to, like, get everything back online. You know what I mean? That's an option. The main reason I don't really want to reset is not just because of the effort, but because in terms of, like, progression in the mod pack, I'm trying to think of, like, how I can make a tiny little sound in front of you guys. It's like this. You ready? You know, we're just scratching the surface. I don't know. There's that option. Okay, so you guys think about that, but we'll see. Okay, what am I doing? Sulfur. Yeah. I'll be honest. I think our best bet is just doing that sag mill. I think that is the play. We do sag mill and we do it with, what's the word? Detector. Let's do that. Let's grab a detector, and we'll start sag milling it up. Now, currently our sag mill is over here. I don't think he's automated at all. As you can see, nothing's taken out. If I had this go automated, stuff would be coming out. So I'm just going to bring him with me. No, I think he can live here. I think we'll do entangled blocks. I like the idea of keeping things in their nice little natural environment, but instead automating it elsewhere, you know what I mean? We will configure this guy preemptively. I'm going to say the top is going to be, push. And we'll say the left will be pull. You know what? I'll just leave it blank. I'm sure that pipes will interact with it, right? Surely. Alright, leave that there. Good. Hook this guy up. Everything's fine. It's gonna be beautiful. You have to trust me. So this guy's gonna go here. We're gonna grab a crafter. We just need a normal one, I think. Oh, sorry. Please. Oh, my magnet's off. Boom. You're gonna go there. No, you're not gonna be a crafter. I lied. You're going to be an exporter. Sorry. An exporter. You're going to go there. You're going to be work without redstone signal. So if you get a redstone signal, you will turn off. What that then means is that if we go ahead and grab that detector we just made, I can slap him on top and we can say, hey, here's the deal. We're going to be getting sulfur in our system. And if we have, what's a good amount? If we have 200, is 200 like a ridiculous amount? Maybe. I'm going to do it anyway. If we have 200 or specifically, above 200, emit a redstone signal. Get that done. Don't be exact. If it's any type of sulfur, I'm happy as long as it's sulfur. And so that should work. He should export whatever it is until that becomes 200 or over, and then it will output redstone, turning off this guy, stopping him from outputting our coal into the machine. That's the idea. So I'm going to do coal. I'm also going to do end steel grinding bowl, because that's what we want to put in this guy, and I'm going to hope that that's how that works. We're also going to get a crafting upgrade, and I think that should just be fine. I don't think we have a way to automate coal, as in like craft it, so I don't think it'll, ever try to craft coal. It's just it might use it all. So that guy goes there. Currently, nothing in him, which is a problem. Might have to mess around a little bit. Importer. So what direction is that? That is north. Let's maybe, let's see if that's how this works. I'm going to tell this guy to, oh no, it's working. He's getting coal, right? Yeah, that number's going up. Cool. And that number's going down because it's being extracted. Awesome. Nice. Now we can sit back and wait. We could speed this up in terms of two ways. We were making a capacitor last episode, this guy here. What's this guy? Pneumatic craft. Okay. But we can chuck this guy in, and that will make him a lot faster, as you can see, ridiculously faster. To the point where, I think we will actually need to speed up the importer. I wasn't sure if we'd have to, but looks like we will. Or at the very least, I think a stack upgrade will probably just take care of all of that. Arguably, it's already made. Arguably a stack upgrade on the input as well. Maybe? Might put a whole stack of coal in? I think so. Let's double check. Make sure everything is working before we call it quits. That's more than I put in, so I think it is crafting the stuff. So that's good. It is a bit of a slow process, I will say. But that should work. I do have that auto craftable, so it should happen. Obviously coal staying in there. We're getting sulfur. Yeah, I'm happy. It's power hungry, but once again, we've got a nuclear reactor. I think we're fine for now. And so, I'm going to call it there. So, in terms of sulfur, how much do we have already? We have 40. Cool. Sweet. So, I can now order rubber. Do you know what that means? I think that's the last thing. Oh, no, we need tin plates. The final piece of this horrendous puzzle. Okay. One of these crafters was doing plates. Who was it? You were. You do have room for it, so we can order more plates. The problem was that this recipe, it no existo for tin plates. This guy here, he has a hammer that can be used for those tin plates, and so that is where this is going to happen. Yeah, the Gregtech hammer. So you're going to go there. If I'm quick enough, I can change it before it puts a new one in there. We can click apply. A good point was made to me, which was to still keep remembered slots for the tools, specifically so that if I do a massive order in the future, I don't think I wrote it down, but I should definitely, credit should be due. I wrote down everything, but I didn't write this down because I thought I didn't have to, but I probably should. Alteran suggested that. So if we order something massive, this could fill up, the tool breaks, then that spot gets filled up with items. And it's not too likely we'll do a massive craft, but maybe it will. Like, to be honest, I don't actually know. And so we should just plan for that. So tin plate, we're going to be doing this recipe, but not. What we're actually going to be doing is a processing one, saying that, hey, 2 tin equals plate. There you go. Because obviously the rest of the stuff is supplied by this guy. Boom. Okay, moment of truth. We go in here, we search Macerator, we click craft. We are missing 34 sulfur. Now, it doesn't even suggest the sulfur that we do have, which means I just need to change that recipe real quick. So this guy here, that's an easy fix. We can make that happen. Now, you can fix it a number of ways. It's a processing recipe, right? So I can either change this sulfur out with this guy by dragging it over, or you can click on it, you can click alternatives, and you can select a different sulfur. So usually there's a list you can scroll. We want this one. So every tag that has forge, dust / sulfur, we want it to use. So I'm going to set that. And so now if we change our sulfur production to use like Gregtech sulfur instead, this recipe will still work. So it's only a problem if you don't want it to do that, realistically. So boom, boom. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone either end or in between, stand beside and witness greatness. You know what's really depressing? This is 2 episodes. Like, this is the 3rd episode working on this, right? Look at how few resources it is using. Like, it's genuinely only using like 6 iron and 17 steel. And I automated all of it. Oh, God. To be fair, I'm hoping that this will help us in future recipes. And because otherwise I could have just made this manually. But there's so much stuff that, well, surely, right, guys? Surely. But yeah, all of these should now get stuff in them. Maybe, or at least a few of them should. You can see some of the crafting bars at the top. I think it's happening. What we can do is we can fly back and check out our crafting monitor. This guy here. What are we doing? What are we up to? So it's a little bit of everything. Currently rubber ingot guy's not accepting. Ooh, why? Is it because he's currently crafting? Maybe. I guess we can jump under to see and have a quick look. So one of the alloy smelters was doing that stuff. And so that would be huh? I don't know which one it is. What alloy smelter is meant to be doing that stuff? Compressor, alloy smelter. It's not this guy, is it? Oh, it is. Sulfur and raw pulp. It's in there. Steam alloy smelter. Is that not alloy smelter? Low pressure steam alloy smelter. It can use any sulfur, 3 raw pulp, and it should give us what we want. Huh. I'll take those out. And it'll put more in. I'll take those out. And it'll put in this stuff. I think it's... you know what it is? It's because the vent doesn't... The vent still hasn't shown up on this side. That's the problem. I need the vent to show up. Or else it can't work. I'm pretty sure that's the problem here. But I don't know how to do it. If you shift and do that, it changes its face, right? And so if you just normal right click, yeah, it's meant to do exactly that. But there's meant to be a physical vent that shows up. I think it's there. I think the texture just hasn't updated maybe. F3A. No, that didn't do it. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Cool. I just had to spin around a little bit. Sure, whatever. It's fine. All's good. As long as he's working. Alright, and then I'll just have to chuck this stuff in and make sure I manually put the rest in. And that should be good. There is a few things I want to do real quick. Well, I guess we can. First is, I do want to make that dimensional card. Did we end up making that? I don't actually know. No, we just have an infinite range booster. I do want to push for this. So if we can, I mean, it's what I'm going to do. So we need to order some stuff. For example, 3 nether stars. And it says we can, so I'm going to order it. At least get that cooking. It might take a little while. I'm not too sure what our going rate is on Nether Star crafting. So we'll see. And then we'll hopefully get this guy. Oh, one's already done. Look at that. We will need 4 of these. I'm going to have to make recipes for him. I thought I could get away with it because it's like a one-time craft thing, but it's fine. We'll get it done. Range upgrades. Yep. What did I have from this? Everything but... Yeah, that's fine. So all that stuff goes there. And so now if I search dimensional... Assuming we have the goodies, all we're missing is iron. And mendelevium, which is for the nether stars if we wanted to craft more. And then some gold as well. Okay, that's fine. Is the Macerator done? No. Oh, yeah, because I completely forgot what I was doing down there. I'm like, geez, what are we waiting on, guys? Come on. Top that guy up. So we want that guy. We want the dimensional booster. That'll be good. There was something else I was about to craft and lost my, like it's gone. I don't remember what it was. But I was going to do it. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is what it was. There were 2 things, right? One is I could push to get that acceleration staff again, right? If you remember, we made one back here. We couldn't follow through with it because I think it was an issue with the version that we were playing. But I think in this version we should be able to. So I'd probably have to rearrange the stones a little bit or something, maybe, to get that done. Or, in this version of the pack, we do have the time in the bottle. Oh, interesting. I like it. This guy's ridiculous. He will store time as you play, and you can invest that time into speeding things up. So, for example, if you've been playing for an hour, you shouldn't have to wait for a slow machine. Well, with this bottle, you don't have to. You can right-click, or depending on the machine, shift right-click on the thing to just simply speed it up, and it will use up some of that time. Now, this guy is looking a little bit expensive. He'll need a speed upgrade, which I think we can do. We'll see what we can make out of this guy, because I'm not too sure what they'll be, but we can make that guy at least. So we've got the speed upgrade. We would need speed 2 augments from Mystical Agriculture. These guys as well, they don't look too bad. Once again, I think it's just a matter of, well, crafting them. How many did it need? 2. I might... we don't have unobtainium, and we won't for a little while. We've just got to reset our end dimension. But I like the idea of that. We'll probably try to craft one of those because that'll be pretty fun. As for the acceleration stuff, if you guys want to see that, I'll push for it as well. We could probably get that done. But yeah, you know, like they're options. They're on the table. They're available. It could happen. Was that all I was gonna say? I mean, there's this clipboard. Do I dare look? No, I can't. We have to. We're waiting for our special thing here. All right, well, that's going to take a little bit. It's not the fastest thing ever. There are a few things we can do. So the first thing I do want to do is add tablets to the requesters. So Yusuf and Kiwi Child both suggested to add those tablets that we use to control the weather and the time of day to our requesters. So it doesn't have to take as long to craft like the weather changer, because that guy's pretty slow. So just by dragging that guy in there, that should save us a ridiculous amount of time in the rain, right? Obviously, you'll have to order the thing and whatnot, but he should be able to. That should work. So I'll tell you what, that is that done. Oh yeah, Yusuf also said that in this version of the pack that we've got, we have the Eternal Stellar. This guy, if put in a smithing table with any tool or armor, it gives them the eternal quality, which essentially means you're gonna love this. Hold on, just before I get to this part, let me just go over to all of the crafting that we set up in the past 2 episodes, so that we could craft easily with refined storage using broken tools. Okay. Okay. This thing makes them indestructible, no durability. As you can see, it goes from durability 64, no durability, infinite. The catch. He's scary. He's a scary craft. I don't know if we ended up fully automating this guy back in All the Mods 7. It might have just been souls that we couldn't fully automate, but the rest of it, the entire crafting, all whatever else we needed, I think the blood required as well. All of it was automated. Right up until that point, using like integrated dynamics and a few other little gadgets and stuff. So, I mean, we'll try to do it, but yeah, we're gonna have to put in some work. There's a lot of work to be done. There really is. I'm excited because there is a lot. Oh, also, we still have this. We have an internal box of Direwolf 20. All I need now is for my PR team that don't exist to organize the collab of a lifetime so I can open up this box. Well, listen, one day. You know what? I was going to say we'll look up in the stars. There are no stars. We've removed them. They simply cannot be. But one day we'll look up at the sun and see our heroes shine. I don't know why this got really emotional. Macerator, are we done yet? Come on, man. What are we waiting on? The rubber is done. We're currently crafting steel plates, allegedly. Something must be broken. That doesn't seem... Let's go have a look. Something's not right here. You're empty. You are currently extracting the rest... Okay, so yeah, this is what we're waiting on, I think. Yeah, okay. So you're just like really slow. 7 seconds to get the rubber pulp. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's okay. Wait, you know what? I think that's because I ordered a stack of the stuff. I think if we just cancel that stack, we might be good. Right? Maybe? Maybe not. Are they trying to... No, nothing should be using the extractor. That shouldn't be the issue. Okay. Let's continue then. These are empty. This is empty. This has the cast. Empty. This has rubber ingots and a plate mold. He does have an exhaust, but he doesn't have steam because this guy looks pretty. Boom. There we go. That was it. That was the problem. We're back. Oh, look at him go. Oh, he's quick. He's loud, but he's quick. Oh, beautiful. Oh, how satisfying. All right, cool. Everything... I wanted to like yell like a I don't know what word it is. Like, imagine you're in a factory and there was a problem and we've just fixed the problem, so I need to tell everyone to get back to work. You know, like, whoa. I don't know what would you yell? Nah, I can't think of it. You guys give me a word. This is the YouTuber equivalent of those or my equivalent of the YouTuber call to action, you know, like, hey guys, leave a comment on what you think, you know. Instead I'm like, tell me what word to yell at people in a factory. Okay, guys, that's your homework for today. What are we waiting on? Steel plates. All right, steel plates, we have a problem. Something's clearly gone wrong. Steel plates are happening in this guy. The 3 steel is there. The hammer is not. The regulator and the crafter are here with the hammer, and yet it is not showing up. Why is that? It is set to remember, and either way, it could go in a different slot if it needed to. It's attached to the network. Crafting card exists, regulator exists, the hammer is from Ad Astra. Unless the hammer doesn't exist anymore, like the recipe for it. No, it does. It exists, it's there. It's just not there. Now the hammer itself, the crafting pattern, exists somewhere. I know we can search it up in that guy over there, but I do just want to have a look because it should be here. Yep. 2 iron, 2 stick. Is that what it should be? 2 iron, 2 stick. It's there. Just good old fashioned crafting recipe. Oh, I know. No, I was going to say we're out of iron, but we're just simply not. So that whole excuse just went down the drain. Okay. Fair enough. All right. We may have to, and I know you're going to yell at me for not splitting that stuff up, but it's fine. We may have to, you know what? The hammer's not even here. Oh no, it's not an iron hammer. It's just a hammer. Oh, we've got 2. Huh? Okay. Okay. New problem. Hold on. Hold on. It's a new problem. Okay. So what's the problem then? It shows that it's in there. Right? This is showing that it's one of the items in there. Oh, that's just because I've got this guy selected. Oh, wow. The regulator in this exporter is thinking that this iron hammer in the recipe is the iron hammer in the crafting. Watch this. If I change recipe to no recipe, there's no longer a hammer there and the hammer instantly pops in. Oh, wow. That's a very interesting thing. So, yeah. Ooh. Okay. So, what we could do, just in case you have all your recipes filled up and you're having that same problem, is for the iron file, for example, set the regulator to have 2 in here. So, like, make that a 2. You know what I mean? Keep 2 in there. Or don't. Okay, you can only keep 1 in there. But drag another one in there as a new item and that should work, in theory. And then that would keep 2. I'm just going to keep a slot empty at the moment, though, and that should hopefully also solve the problem. So, hold on. Boom. Macerator. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so we almost said hi to the Martian again. I don't know why I flew over here. We have a different teleporter. But we have a basic Macerator. So, steam side over there. Potentially electric side over here. What are you? Were you always there? Okay. I won't get to, man. Can we also... What is this steam? Is that the compressor doing that? I don't think it is, but we'll pretend it is. Okay. So here it is. This is the basic Macerator. Not only do we get a cool new UI, but it literally has, like, buttons that fade in and stuff. Like, it feels like a completely different mod. I really want to find out, what is that steam? Oh, you know what? It's the extinguish, isn't it? It's this sound, right? Come on. Yeah, come on. Don't do it. It's not that sound. What is the sound? Recent. Showing recent sounds. These are all the recent sounds. Is it a bubble column? I don't think it is. It's not campfire crackle. What is this? Oh. No block bell. It's not a bell. Okay. Smoker smoke. It's not smoke. Like, it is smoke, but I don't think it's from a smoker. That doesn't make sense. Oh my god, I'm going to be here all day. It's not blazes. What is this sound? Because it's not from Gregtech. So what on earth is it? It does not exist. It just doesn't exist. What are you? What are you? There must be... I know in the past, there was... I don't know what mod it was from, but there was goggles that let you see sounds. I swear. I swear there was. There was a way to do it. I don't know what it is, though. Remote lens. Builder's goggles. Otherworld goggles. Trackman's goggles. We'll just have to put up with it. Just close your ears. Oh my god. I can't. I've got to search it. I'm going to lose my mind. What is the Gregtech steam sound? Let's see. I'm going to blow my mind. Okay. I found it. It is lava extinguish, okay? Ta-da. That's all I'm going to say is ta-da. Okay, so now we can think in peace. The basic Macerator from Gregtech. It has a spot for power. The first thing I'll try, because I don't really know if it'll work, but we'll try slapping an ender gate on it and see what happens. It simply won't go on. Well, there you go. I probably should... Let's pick this guy up. Hopefully that doesn't somehow break it. And look around it. Like, see, there's some other sides to it and whatnot. So, cool. Whatever. It requires low voltage in. So, there you go. Working is enabled. I can disable it like that. There's cover settings. So, I'm guessing... What does that do? I'm guessing you can put something on this to cover it up. Cool. Is it... Hold on. Is this saying like I could put any block? Is that what that's possibly said? Like, can I disguise these? Is that what we're thinking maybe? So if I click the front, can I place cobble there? No, okay. There must be a different type of cover. You know what? It's probably in the Gregtech quest line. So currently we're in the low voltage age. I haven't picked up, what do we have? Basic, what do we have? Hold on. We have the basic Macerator. Okay, so basic electronic circuit. I think if I craft one of those, then I can start that quest line. So let's grab one of these in my inventory. I'm going to just need copper plates, which apparently we don't have auto-crafted, which I'm a little bit upset about, that we've somehow missed copper plates. I'm going to go automate copper plates. Look. Oh, I'm annoyed by that. Hold on. Copper plates. We're doing that in this guy. Tin plate with the hammer. This guy currently... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, copper plate. Paste this recipe in there. Cool. XC, obviously we want to replace that guy. Click apply. This... We can't select something that doesn't require a tool, which is a problem because we're going to run into that issue where once the tool's run out, it thinks this is a tool. So the only way to solve that is what I said before, which is keeping 2 files in the system at a time, which won't actually keep 2 in the system. It'll just trick it into keeping 2. So if I go iron file, I can drag this guy here as well, and it will try to keep 2 in the system. Meaning if I take this out, it should craft another one. I'm not going to do that at the moment, but that's what should happen. All is good. Okay, cool. All I need to do is actually add that recipe. We should hopefully see the weather change automatically as well. The recipe being a processing one. So we'll go here, processing, boom, boom, boom. 2 copper ingots equals copper plates. Okay. I thought we did that stuff, but I guess we didn't. It's fine. It's not, once again, not the end of the world. All right, electronic circuit, should I say? That will craft, and then we can at least start up that quest. Let's jump back under the sea. I guess, I don't know, we'll try to keep a soft eye on it. So then we will have the basics, the basic Macerator. And so here's what they want. Basic Macerator into ore washer, into thermal centrifuge, back into a Macerator. This is one setup for ore processing that will get you many byproducts. Byproducts are often used for recipes further on, and so be sure to keep them. There are many ways to automate this setup, so it is left as an exercise for the... We're getting... This is like homework. Like, here's your task for tonight. Use these blocks and hook them up in whatever way you see fit. It's like doing a program. They give you like, here's what you're trying to do. Now go and do it. Okay. The problem, I don't have this other stuff automated. How hard is this other stuff to make? So one of them was a centrifuge. I'm guessing just a basic thermal centrifuge. I think that's what it wanted, right? Or was it this thing? This thing sounds right. All of it's auto-crafted. Oh, we've done great. Oh, we've done a marvelous job. I'm very happy with us already. Hold on. Let's get back in the house and add some of these recipes, right? So what does it want from us? It wants a basic ore processor. It actually wants a thermal centrifuge, which I didn't see coming. Cool. We'll add them in. We'll see if we've got everything. So thermal centrifuge, we're going to need copper wire 4 times. That's actually surprisingly easy because we have the previous copper wire already made. So we can just combine that up. Bingo, bango, no problem. Patterns. One day I'll automate patterns going into this guy. Or even just put them in a requester. But for now, we're just going to be lazy. Next up is ore washer. This guy just needs some propellers, it looks like. Let's tell him to just use normal glass. Let's just, fix that. I'm going to set it as exact as well. I don't want him using different glass. Did this guy use glass as well? No. We should be good then. He will need propellers. Or tin rotors, I guess they call them. And that's like that's an ugly recipe. I'm just saying it how it is. This is a disgusting recipe. I'm going to need a whole new crafter for this guy. Alright, I'll tell you what. That's fine. Let's automate crafters from RF tools. So for example, this crafter with this machine frame. And then also the upgrading of each of these. I know I've still got exact mode on. That shouldn't be a problem. I think that's all perfectly fine. And so all of these can just go in here. They're all crafting recipes, I believe. Yeah, all crafting recipes. Cool. Some of them are invisible, so keep an eye on that. Some of them will literally like vanish in your inventory. So just like, yeah, watch out for that, I guess. Okay, so what are we doing? I'm crafting at Greg. I'm crafting a thermal centrifuge, apparently. I will say, is that electronic circuit done? It is. I'm going to grab that to complete that quest, right? Yes. Oh, beautiful. Oh, and it remembered that I already had Macerators and stuff. How long? 1 minute we're restarting? Come on, man. Whose idea was this? All right, let's, oh, you know what as well? Yeah, there's rewards. Yeah, okay. So we're going to start getting cables and stuff. Macerator. Oh my God. Okay. Passive oxygen line. You'll need it. Huh? What? Little oxygen. Okay. Sure, yeah. Let me collect whatever other quest I've done. I guess we'll grab this stuff. I guess I don't have room for it. Really? I do have room. Okay, I don't know why I can't accept that then. Automation. Nope. Bronze plate. I just need a bronze plate on me. Okay. Oh. Ah! No, I think the server's dying. Bronze plate, we've got that. That's going to be a bunch of quests done, I think. When it updates. Maybe. Bronze plate from all the ores. I have it. There it is. Ah, server's... Okay. I'll be back. Okay, as we were. Welcome to the Steam Age. Steam machines can process any recipe in JEI up to usage 32 EU per tick. So low voltage stuff. Cool. There are high pressure and low pressure variants of machines. Low pressure machines will take twice as long to process a recipe but consume less steam. Okay, so the high pressure ones were twice as fast, allegedly. After every recipe, steam machines need to vent. Yeah, that's what we did. Automation. Wait, what? I was just seeing if there was like you could pipe the excess steam somewhere else or something. We'll take that. That's fine. Yeah, automation. Okay, so rather than live in a crafting grid making plates and wires, it is often easier to automate these. Applied Energistics can handle this nicely when you set use substitutions to yes. So that's sort of like in the pattern grid how we have exact. Having that off is meant to be use substitutions. You know what I mean? That's why it lets you use tinted glass, normal glass, all that sort of stuff. Unless they've changed it recently, refined storage doesn't do that with tools. You know, all these things. Once they use durability, it's like completely new thing. Whereas on the flip side, like they have the ability to do it, sort of. If you look in processing, like, and you click on these, there's alternatives. I guess it's not the same, but I feel like they could easily, like, I think they can do it. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously they can do it. Applied Energistics has done it, but I feel like they've got the stuff already, sort of. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'm being a bit too dreamy. Refined storage struggles in this regard because it will not use the same tool twice due to pretty much the data in the tool, in the item. An alternative here could be to set up your auto crafting in something like an RF Tools crafter. That's what we've got going. Automation is highly recommended, especially when we begin dealing with fluids. You can set machines to automatically output back into a pattern provider or a crafter. Just be sure to toggle the allow inputs from output side settings. Okay. The thing that I don't know though, output back into a pattern provider / crafter. Can you output into a crafter? I didn't think you could. Like obviously visually you can't, but maybe you can magically? I'm not sure. It might have just been I might be misinterpreting what that means, but I'll pretend that I am. Bunch of circuits. Okay. Basically, yeah, the final boss of Steam. So yeah, we can make a bunch of those and then we get through there. Okay, cool. So there's getting started as well. Yeah, okay, sure. There's all the stuff about the voltage and stuff. We're just gonna nail it. I'm pretty sure, right? So where are we? We're trying to make the rest of the stuff now. Those cables, we'll get back to those in a second. We need a thermal centrifuge. What does that need? Nothing. Craft. Awesome. Next up, we need an ore washer. What does that need? 2 tin rotors. Oh yeah, I forgot that we were looking at that recipe. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna grab a tier 3 crafter. Easily. And we'll go over there and automate that guy. That should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, guys, we're just gonna automate. I'm gonna set up the ore processing fully, or not fully automated, but like I'm gonna set that stuff up this episode. Ash. Oh, that's not good. Picking up ash typically means something burnt. may have burnt on the depot. Maybe something dropped on it, like a stick or something. Maybe. Hopefully. Genuinely, hopefully. So what do we need? We just need a crafter, like a diamond crafter, and an importer, and probably just a stack upgrade on that guy. And that should be him pretty much covered. So let's go ahead and do that. The crafter tier 3 is built. Awesome. You're going to go here. You will have a crafter attached, like so. You're going to need power, importer, and I've somehow put my cables away. That's fine. We're actually running through them. Cool. So this guy, I mean, he's ready to go. He's ready to go. The recipe we require, of course, is the rotor that I've somehow disappeared. I believe it was a tin rotor. So we'll go ahead and paste that guy in there. I'll double check. It was for the ore washer. Yeah, 2 tin rotors. So there it is. I obviously want to do iron variants of each of these tools. So iron screwdriver, etc., etc. So, oh, I can't drive. Yeah, I've got to actually have the stuff. It's fine. We'll set that to X whatever. I'll click apply. Now, we don't have tin rings or screws automated. The only thing we have is everything else, which is pretty good. But we don't have the tin ring or the tin screws. So we'll bookmark both of those. Tin screw needs tin bolts, which apparently we don't have automated. That's great as well. Tin ring needs tin rod. Blah, we'll just put it all in here. Yeah. Yeah, it should be fine. It's not going to be fine. This is horrible. I'm just going to add the recipes here, okay? And we're just going to pretend it's fine. Can we just do that? And then if it is fine, just be happy. Like, can we just... Let's all just hope that this is fine. So what do you need? You need a tin rod. We don't have tin rods automated. Nope. Okay, great. Just checking. Just checking. Just seeing. What do we have? What are we going to use? Yeah, sure. Why not use this? No, that uses a rod. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's fine. The one, yeah. So you're going to use an ingot. You're going to make a rod. The rod gets used by the ring. This guy uses bolts. That's all fine. Nothing's broken just yet. The screw needs bolts. Did I already do that? No. Okay, cool. So the bolts are going to use a tin rod with a saw. Here's where it could be a problem. Because tin rod with a saw, like tin rod is the ingredient, is the same as this guy. So they're going to fight over who gets to use it. And so we just simply can't. Like, that doesn't work. One in every inventory slot, all items. Yeah. Okay. We've got to move one of these to a different crafter. And, well, it might not be a problem. This guy has a spot, doesn't he? Oh, he's got 2 spots. Oh, brilliant. He saves the day. Only problem is, I don't think we need any of the tools. What have we got now? Yeah, nothing that we need. That's fine. We can still work it out. All right, so tin bolts are what I'm going to craft elsewhere. So I'm going to remove that, click apply. Cool. We'll jump over to this guy, and I'm going to, in one of these empty recipes, add in tin bolts as an option. We'll click that. Cool. Sure. We'll say that's fine. I will then go in here, and I need an iron saw. Oh, yeah, I can't. Oh, no, I can drag it into here. So iron saw goes there. So we should chuck one in. So this guy would turn what? A tin rod. Okay, that's fine. So then what is it? Yeah. Let's make the recipes. So this recipe here has to be a processing recipe, I believe. And so I need, oh my god, hammer, file, screwdriver. All right, I've got the stuff. So we're gonna need, oh, not that. A tin screw, a tin ring, oops, sorry. Iron hammer, no, not those, sorry. Not those, thankfully. And then just 4 tin plates. I think that was it. 4 tin plates, tin ring, tin screw. Cool, yeah, nice. So yeah, easy, that can be done. And that makes us a rotor. Awesome, wonderful, love your work. Then we need to make a recipe for each of these things. So for example, 2 tin bolts equals a screw. So screw, 2 tin bolts. I mean, you guys have seen this before. I just feel the need to show it because this is all I'm doing for like the next year. All right, next is tin rod equals 2 tin bolt. tin rod, 2 tin bolt. Nice. Love your work. Next is tin rod. Tin file equals tin rod. So we need, yeah. Processing tin ingot equals tin rod. I meant to be saying there, but that's fine. And now the ring. So the ring is just going to be tin rod equals tin ring. Tin rod equals tin ring. And now we're good. That's everything. I've just simply got to put them where they belong. So for example, this guy was making bolts. So the thing that makes bolts is this guy, and he goes there. Cool. This could not work, possibly, if a single other thing needs a tin rod as an input. We're good. Same goes here. If I've messed something up here. Tin rod, tin ingot. That's fine. Tin bolts. I think we're good. All of these look perfectly fine. Somehow. Okay. So all I need to do for this guy is add those tools, courtesy of an exporter on the top. I sort of forgot how I had these guys set up. Importer there. That goes there. Exporter. A regulator. And a crafting card. Which, of course, I don't have it automated. Why would I have it automated? Oh, what's that? We don't have gold? Brilliant. It's fine. Remain perfectly calm. Okay. Exporter. Crafter regulator. Cool. Exact mode off. You will be receiving iron hammer, iron file, iron screwdriver. You're going to be placing all of those in there. I'll click remember. Sure. I believe this is good to go. Shall we? Rotor is what we're attempting to craft. It says I can. So I will click it. And I will just sort of wait. I do actually have to move my stack upgrade back. Just to, make sure that he can keep up with... It works! How good! Oh, awesome. Okay, at Greg. Hey, Greg. It's me again. I need a washer. You need tin? Mate, I've got you covered. Tin. Got our ender bag. Sure, I could double it, but we're just going to do that for now. So that's our tin. We need our washer. Bada bing, bada boom. He's going to use some of those. Yes. Yes. Okay, and if we are really lucky, we could order another Macerator, and I will. Because it said we needed another one. And so if we're going to do this properly, I also could have just used my teleport. If we're going to use this properly, well, we're going to do it right, okay? Okay? Alright, guys? So, I'll put this guy back against the wall. He doesn't need to be anywhere else. There he is. Cool. You know what? I do want him over this side. Let's go ahead and bring Dr. Silk Touch back. Dr. Silk Touch is, of course, this guy here. We're going to pick this guy up. You as well. I'll pick you up as well. There's no real nice way to put this. Or nice place to put this, I should say. Yeah, under the sea. You look great. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. You go there, you go there, you go there. Alright, we're good, we're good. Macerator goes there. I can possibly grab the stuff from this to put in there, right? Our ore or whatever. Cool. We'll have cables running underneath the power. So next I need... What do I need? Thermal centrifuge and possibly a washer. I don't know which order. I guess it tells me here, doesn't it? Ore washer, then central... Then the... Blah, blah, blah. Now, these guys... Because I didn't look at all the things. We got to cover settings. There's output settings. Left click to tune the item order output. Right click to tune the fluid order output. So for example, I can tell this guy to order output on the right side, I guess. With a right click to tune the fluid. And a left click to do the item. Okay. Cool. Okay. I believe you. Sure. What was that, sorry? Order output. I could do that, right? Oh, it kind of looks cool. Yeah, okay. I was thinking, like, do we want to use pipes and stuff so we can see the things or something? Like, I'm sure there's some nice looking pipes that will show the item. Otherwise, I literally just place them all next to each other, which we can do. You know, it's not the worst thing that I've ever come up with. But it might be a little boring. I'm not too sure. Regardless, let's see if we can get power into these guys. So we obviously got cables, right? We may have used them at Greg. What have we got? Oh, we've got wires, I think. Is what? No? I swear we got a bunch of quest wires. We must have used them all. Sure. But we can grab these, right? And we can grab these low voltage tin cables, for example. And that should be good. That should move power across. There is also an energy converter that you can get. And so, for example, you can get a low voltage converter. Native conversion. And it will convert it into like just better power, I guess. And we've got a lot of power, so we can push for a high amp low voltage converter, I think. I think we can do that. So like this guy, the 16 amp one, he sounds pretty good. The only problem is he needs heavy tin cables, but the other stuff we can do. 16 times tin cable, plastic and tin wire, and that just goes down to stuff that we have. Whoa. We can do it. We can do it. But we can do it. We can do it. Okay. I'm just gonna add all the recipes so that we can work our way back. So I need this. These are just crafting recipes. Good old-fashioned crafting recipes. Nothing too crazy going on here. You're just gonna be that. Oh my god. What a perfect patterns. So that all goes in there. I think that's everything. Yep. There's like an invisible one again. Not sure whose fault that is. LV. Energy converter. Yeah. So I just need iron and tin. And there was also something else there that I just saw that I didn't like the look of. But tin, I'll grab out a couple of those, and iron as well. We've probably got some somewhere in like a villager thingy that we've got, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. And what do we need to make this into an aldermodium furnace? Because I should try to remember that, because it is a worthwhile thing. Furnace. Is that, or is it not a thing? It's not a thing, is it? We've got netherite furnace. Oh, it is. But it's not here. Oh, how weird. It's like a little Easter egg. You've got to want it. You've got to believe. Wow. Look at that. Some hidden. It's all. Here's the thing, right? Every so often I think about this, right? Right? There are items that exist in these mod packs that aren't in JEI. There's recipes that exist in these mod packs that don't exist in JEI. For all you know, a specific combination of dirt and cobble in the crafting table could craft like the best item in the game. But you just don't try it because you're like, the recipe's not in JEI, it doesn't exist. But it could. Like this furnace, for example. The netherite furnace is there. We're not searching by mod. We're just searching furnace. This thing is called a furnace. And yet, it doesn't exist anywhere else. It's something to think about. unless I'm missing something and this is embarrassing. But yeah, so we just need a bunch of aldermodium. How much alder... do we have 9 aldermodium? A little bit more. Okay. I was like, that looks doable. It's not too doable. I mean, we could probably do it if we really wanted to, but that's fine. Okay. LV, can I craft you now, or what are you saying that you don't have? Red alloy cable. Was that a thing? I thought it wasn't a tin, or do I have to pick? Is that the kicker? Oh, one of them's red alloy, the rest are tin. Gotcha. All right. Yeah. Boom. Okay. Boom. Red alloy. Same thing. We've already got... Oh, sorry. We've already got these stuff crafted at the very base level. Yeah, this one here. And so now that is all doable as well. And so I can try this again. And so what this is doing, my understanding of this, is this will bypass the need to generate power within Gregtech. Which does sound a little bit cheesy. It definitely does. But we'll give it a shot regardless because, where there's cheese, there's a way. Or something. Lots of stuff needs to be crafted. I'm a little bit concerned that this guy's still not done. Just because... Is it still that one... alloy guy that we had? This guy here? No, wait. This guy here. Yeah, he's still pretty slow. We can upgrade him. High pressure steam... Oh, wait. alloy smelter. Can I just make it basic? Can I do that? Oh, we could just do a basic. I'd still need the power regardless, but arguably there'd be no need to make the high pressure one. I mean, how expensive is this? Like, can I just order that? Yeah, I'm just gonna order all the... How do we not have nuggets automated? One of the most embarrassing... And I'm still not going to, just out of principle at this point. Boom, 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 boom. High alloy... There we go. We'll make this guy because we've already got the steam generated, you know what I mean? So we can do this quite easily. Just by picking this guy up and placing him down. Everything should still work as is. He'll just be twice as fast to finish off the rest of these little things. So, what, we're just waiting on some stuff? Yeah, there we go. Alright, everything's there. I'm going to now pick this guy up. Might make a bit of a mess, but that's fine. Open him up. Go ahead and upgrade him. Look at his split. Chuck him back down. He's already filled up. So this is apparently twice as fast as the last guy that we had. Or the way they were, that the last guy was twice as slow, which is a weird way to do it. We will need to give this guy some steam output. So tell this guy that, like, that's the side. And that should update. Once again, just got to give it a few seconds to, I guess, visually change his mojo. But, I don't know, I guess it's faster. Yeah, okay. That's awfully slow, yeah. Are we not gonna... Like, how long is that gonna take? I'll have to be back when it's done. But how much is it ordering? Because I've got a full stack on me as well. I could just make another one. And just place it next to it to, like, manually boost this guy just temporarily. Which is awfully tempting. Oh, actually. I could just borrow these, right? Because if I just take this out and chuck these in, it's now working as well, you know? Do we have any more? This guy's an alloy smelter as well. But he's working. This guy's an alloy smelter as well. Yeah, we've got two right here. Is that something I want to do? Okay, he's pretty much done. Alright, we just got the offer for a beacon, which is pretty cool. We might be able to mess around with that somehow. Zombie heads as well, that's tempting. By this guy who spawned under... Like, what are you doing, mate? Get out of here. What are you doing? There's only one of you as well, I've noticed. Huh? Could only teleport one of your boys down here. Yeah, convenient. Something was about to happen. And this guy's just... Oh yeah, the beacon. What I was going to see was... We do have the Twilight Forest... Oh, Tempad. Oh, I've heard these are pretty cool. I'm not sure why, but I've heard it was cool. I might just buy one. Book Enchantment Mover. Okay. I mean, we can obviously make stuff. This is what I was going to look at, though. If we could split it into stuff. What did that say? Dark Ash Dust. What I'm thinking, though, was... the uncrafting table... Uncraftable potion. The uncrafting table, it's a thing. It's hidden from the menu, but like as you can see, it lurks in the shadows. This thing will uncraft stuff. Just saying. If you get a few beacons going, it's on the table. It's an option. Alright, I will buy some though, because why not? And by some, I mean I guess one. yeah, you're welcome. Alright, are we done almost? Oh my god, I just realized now it's gonna do all these as well. I was just like putting everything back in and I'm like, finally, we've got exactly what we wanted. And now it's doing all these. Man. This is just, it's not gonna be done this episode unless I literally just AFK here. And at that point, like, what am I doing, you know? Well, is everything else done at least? Can I like place stuff down? I'll feel a bit better. Ore washer, another macerator. Beautiful, yeah, okay. We've got the ore washer set up. We've got the macerator. So these guys we can configure at least. So the output settings. Essentially, I'm going to turn on this side. Click this. And then double click it, I think. Click. Now it's auto. And that should visually change on this screen. This should turn it into an output. or at least it should. It clearly hasn't done that. Maybe I'll pick this stuff up just to like verify these. Is it something I can wrench? Is that what they're trying to say? If I double click that, does that do anything? I can place this guy here. If I was to double click that, does that do anything? Alright, they're both set to output, cool. You've just got to sort of do it quick. So we go output, we look at it, and we click once, click twice. At least that's what I was doing. I'll open it again and try it again. Click once, click twice, and now it says order. We leave that, and it will update to be outputting. So all of these are, in a way, ready. In terms of cables, I think we will still need a big, like, well, cable. The thing is, like, what am I looking at? Do I need these, like, actual cables? And what's the difference? Max voltage, max amperage. Okay, so I just need these 16 times ones. Cool. What's the difference between a cable and a wire? Well, one's that... oh, one has more loss. Okay. Cool. Per meter, which is per block. So arguably, I'd want another one of these, which is going to be... not too bad of a recipe. I mean, this he's slowly getting there. He is catching up. I really wish I had that accelerator, but that should be fine. I'm going to order another one, and I'll tell you what. I'll just play mobile game for a little bit. I'll try and win back my trophies on this little game I'm playing in between little things. There's so much in this pack that's slow as it is. That's good. What do these look like? These look pretty cool. Power's obviously going in there. That looks fine. That's the Macerator there. What are their other options? Circuit settings. So we can overclock. Oh, okay. So we can underclock it to like ultra low voltage. And possibly you could put an upgrade on this to actually overclock it. Is that what they're suggesting? And then circuit settings. Place a programmed circuit in this slot to change its configured value. Hold shift when clicking buttons to change by 5. A programmed circuit in this slot is also valid for recipe inputs. Cool. Don't know what that means. I'm sure that will show up at a later date. In the meantime, boom, we just got a low voltage machine casing. Yay! How you doing? Alright. Oh, we're actually low on steam. This is rare. Not even low on steam, just low on like output. You know what I mean? It's not outputting fast enough as this guy's eating it up, I think. Alright, I've got to upgrade a different machine as well because it's just too slow. What are you doing? I'm not going to upgrade the machine. But this guy does need more steam. This guy still has a bunch of steam. He's just not able to move it fast enough, I guess. This guy has enough steam. So yeah, it's purely just the moving of the steam at the moment. Which means, arguably... And I don't like this. Oh, you know what? We might be able to cheese it a bit. Let's go entangled block. Yeah, let's just do a quick little bit of cheese. Let's entangle the fluid tank. Let's go ahead and place the fluid tank here. Let's grab an extra fluid pipe. Boom, boom. Set this guy to extract. And that should now provide steam to this guy faster than he can use it. And so he's actually processing again. Awesome. Cool. Yay. Oh, he actually uses a lot of steam. Is that what's happening, or is he just bugged out? Does he not have enough copper? Is he meant to have more copper for some reason? Why wouldn't he have the copper? Surely, if he's meant to have copper, he'd have the copper. Let me take this stuff out. I'll put him back in later, if I need to. Oh, nothing's working. Why? Oh, because I blocked the vent. Gotcha. My bad. Yeah, gotcha. Alright. I need you to spin that way. And then this will be the output again. Alright, we're back in bit. Remain perfectly calm. I'll be back when this stuff's done. I'll chuck this back in. All's good. Okay, I believe we're good. Let's go at Greg. We should now... Okay, we still don't have it. Interesting. We don't even have the cables. Oh, okay. No, we're crafting plates now. Alright, what? Yeah. Okay, are we done now then? Oh, we are! The cable, the voltage thing's there. All we need now is the tin cable I ordered. And I'm sure it's on its way, guys. I'm sure it's happening. Let's have a look. Come on. We're very close to greatness here. We're actually waiting on a piece of rubber to be made. Which is interesting because I didn't see anything down there that... Like, I don't think I've got anything left over that would cause that. I've got sticky resin on me, but I think that's from a tree that broke. Maybe. I might cancel it and order another one. I think that's maybe a safe bet. Let's jump back down here. Tin cable. I'm actually going to need... I'm going to need a lot of these. Let's get one for starters. And we'll go from there. I should also check just like energy cables to see if, you know... Or energy pipes, sorry, just to see if they work. I doubt it, but, you know, we can try. Let's go at Greg again. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. While that's crafting then, I will order, I believe, the 3 more, although I think actually 4 more that I will need. I need a little bit more tin. Let's just get it happening. Did that actually happen? Nope. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's fine. Okay. And then at Greg, and then we'll order 4 of these, just so it's crafting in the background. Get that done. Listen, it's about to happen. Okay. So just to test this out, here he is. There's input sides, which I would imagine are green, and output sides, which I would imagine is that red side. That's my current guess as to what's happening here. In terms of cabling, realistically, I'm going to run multiple cables underneath here. Oh, they're massive. Yeah, they're full blocks, these ones. Because once again, I guess they're the 16 times. Is this guy what we're going to be waiting on? Yeah. So, what's the best way to do this at the moment? At the moment, to test if this works, the best way to do it is by placing this guy here. And then placing some energy on the top. I'm guessing in the form of an ender gate. We'll just do a hardened one at the moment. So, boom. And so this guy in the perfect world would fill up with power. We are not in the perfect world, apparently. This guy's got no power in him. It's possible he needs to be wrenched or something. Let's have a look. Nope. I'm going to spin him this way. And then, actually, no, I'll spin him facing up. Does that change anything? Still nothing. He's still showing that he doesn't have any EU. This guy does have power available. So, like, if it was possible, it would be happening, right? That's obviously a main thing here. And, well, that's all I've got. What else could you do, mate? If that's not the input and that's not the input, then what's the input? I suppose I didn't look at the other side of this guy. You know, maybe the other side's where the input is. Nope. Okay. Is there a page on converters? Centrifuge. Energy converter. Here we go. Do you already have a setup for RF/forged energy power generation? In that instance, you could make energy converters to turn that RF into EU and cable this to your machines. By default, it is set to convert EU to RF. Okay, so you will need to thwack it with a soft mallet to change it to RF to EU. Cool, so we need to thwack it. Oh, and then the red side is the EU and the green sides are for RF. Cool, and you can rotate it. So we need a soft mallet. One of these guys. Oh, I guess we'll make the rubber one. I was like, we don't have any of this stuff. Yeah, we can make the rubber one. Of course, it's a little bit more rubber that we have to craft, but that's fine. Everything's fine. And then we'll make that guy. We'll thwack this guy, as stated, and then he'll be good. At that point, we'll have enough cables, so I'll just keep this guy here. The red is the... It claims the red's... Yeah, I think the red's the EU side, as it said. So I'm guessing... Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm guessing I need to tell it to face down, like that. I think that's how that works. You can be covered. And so that'll all be there. We'll see. We'll see if that changes when we thwack it, right? So at the moment, the red's the EU side, sure. When we thwack it, will it be the other way around? Or is that already the thwacked? You know what I mean? I think what I'm saying makes sense, but... Alright, I will play another round. Okay. I've successfully gamed, and this guy is successfully done. Okay. We should now have, if we go to Greg, we should now have 4 of the cables. We should also have the ability to make a soft mallet. Rubber soft mallet. We're going to thwack this guy. Thwack. Converting native energy in and out. Cool. And so I'm going to run this cable here just to begin with. I will then attach my ender gate. Power's in. Ooh, power's not currently out. Converting native energy in and out. Okay. Interesting. What's... Okay. So none of these are working currently. Sure, that's fine. Output settings have nothing to do with power. Voltage in, that should be fine. This guy's here. He's got that attached. This is this. Yeah. Okay, so... What? Do I need this to be the opposite? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Do I need to do that? Because that's not the case. I think it was fine the way that it was. The problem is just that the cable's not cabling. How do I cable the cable? Okay. Let's consult the book. How does one cable the cable? So green sides are for RF. You can rotate. Red side is for EU. Okay, so the red side's the bottom, and we've got that attached correctly, as far as I'm aware. I'm not seeing a thing about cables, so we'll go back to Steam Age. I don't see anything about cables there, which I guess makes sense. We've obviously got the starting part here where it talks about energy. Energy in Gregtech is measured in energy units, EU. Energy utilization is measured in EU per tick. You can produce energy in Gregtech, or you can choose to make energy with another mod and convert it to EU. Cool. We've done that. Amperage and voltage. Amps are like packets of power, EU per tick, and can come in different voltage tiers, low voltage, medium, etc. Machines which receive extra amps will not explode. Cables and wires will burn if given more amps than they are rated for. Okay. Sure. I get you. Machines and cables and wires are rated for operating at specific voltage tiers. Giving a machine too much voltage makes it explode. Giving a wire or cable too much voltage makes it burn out. Low voltage 32. Cool. So on. Awesome. Voltage loss, we don't care. Voltage conversion, I don't think we care. Or do we? 2 LV NG hatches can accept 2 amps of LV each, resulting in the EBF being able to process medium voltage recipes. This is a key aspect to progressing up voltage tiers in Gregtech. Cool. 4 amp, okay, sure. Okay. I mean, I get that. So what am I doing wrong? Has this cable burnt out? Quote unquote, is that what they're suggesting? Or will it actually burn out? Like it won't work. Max voltage is 32. Max amperage is 16. This guy is a 16 amp low voltage, which means he will only produce 16 amps and 32 volts. So that's perfect. That's exactly what we've got. The cable should fill up with power because it says it can. The Macerator itself might not be able to, you know what I mean? Like, maybe it can't. No, he says he can take... Yeah, he says he can take the voltage. Oh, apparently I'm activating sticky keys. Oh, yeah, new CPU. Oh, new SSD. That makes sense. Working enabled, overclocked tier. So what am I doing wrong with the cable? The cable's the problem then, right? Tin cable. Wire cutters I can break it with. That makes sense, I guess. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Handy tools. The wrench can do stuff to change outputs and rotate them. The file is a craft. You know what it might be? It could be that, like, these guys do have a power side to them. You know what I mean? Like, these guys need to be spun around or something. Do we think that's possible? Let's place this one here. There's nothing on the bottom of this guy. If I spin him around, there's nothing on the back that's obvious. I can double right click and we can see if that actually, I mean, I think that's just the output, right? Because he obviously has a thing on top. Man, I'm quite baffled, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Huh. Okay. What? Do the cables actually need to go above? Unless I, like, configure it differently? I mean, I guess. Maybe that's the case. In which case, I can have this guy here. Face him up. Place this guy here. We'll mallet this guy. Run this along the top. And are they all getting power now? No. Why not? Why not? So the cable's the problem. I just don't know how cable works. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That I don't know how the cable works. Man. How does the cable work? I'm gonna lose my mind. Tools, hammer, manually crafting plates. Repair them in anvils, cool. Screwdrivers. Can configure machines and covers. Wire cutters? Oh my god. Yeah, they'll enable wires and stuff. Okay, we need wire cutters. Wire cutters, I will craft a pair. Of course. Okay, so that means I can probably put them underneath. Sure, that's good. Let's put this guy there. We'll slap this down, I guess. Let's pick this guy up. Bring him with us. Place him there, okay. Do I have to reconfigure this guy? Let's have a look. Output, over here. Left click, left click. He might work, maybe. Oh god, hold on. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna work. Alright. Wire cutters exist. And so, I can right click the top. I can shift right click the top. Why are you... What? What is this? That made sense, didn't it? What I just did? Right click the bits to do the stuff. What are you doing, man? Wire cutters are a crafting tool, and right clicking on wire/cables will enable or disable connections to other blocks. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So they were already green, right? So it should have already been working? Is that what I understand? Oh, wait. No, red is... no. Nah, not a clue. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to search cable. I'm going to get a tier 1 tin cable. Right? That shouldn't take too long. And we'll see how that connects to stuff. Right? Because if it needs to be red, then that makes sense. We can easily go through and fix all that. Yeah. Basically that. Surely you don't take that long, mate. Come on. A few seconds and we should have him, hopefully. But yeah, man. This is a long episode. I guess you guys know that by now. Alright, tin cables. So, if I place it here, it doesn't connect to anything. If I have the wire cutters, and I right click here, and we wait for it to turn red, does that connect? Is the question of the day. Okay, that's the answer. As you can see here, the red means go, and so it connects. Cool, okay. That works then. So all I need to do is hit each of these. I don't think you need a shift right click. And so I will just go through here and select all of these. That's already red. That will be red. That will be red. That's already red. That will be red. And that should all magically work, is basically my final verdict. And so it is now just a matter of waiting. This guy here should already be facing the bottom, I believe. We can shift right click to make sure. Yep, he's already facing the bottom. So it's just a matter of waiting for this stuff to update. So for example, waiting for that guy to update and some of these. I might have to go back and right click some more. But I will be honest, I'm not sure if it... The thing is, I'm picking up blocks instantly. So I'm blaming Gregtech still for some of this stuff being slower than I feel like it should. So this guy I need to connect. Oh, there we go. We've got power going in there. No power here. Let's right-click this guy. Power's coming in. Power's coming in. And this guy's... We've done it. That took way longer than it needed to. I apologize, but at least now you guys know. So there we go. This guy is purely powered. We've got everything in here. This guy I picked up, so I'm going to have to probably reset him to be outputting correctly. There we go. We'll pretend that worked. And so, in theory, I grab a stack of iron, I chuck it in here, and it begins. What is the speed looking like? 20 seconds with 2 EU per tick. Ultra low. If we go into overclock, can I bump this guy up? Low voltage. Why low voltage? I've got the power. We've got the amperage. Why is it low voltage? What am I missing on that? You guys are going to have to help me with that one then, because I clearly don't know why it's low voltage. He's got plenty of power. Is that just what he is? No, he can use voltage in, 32 EU per tick. And currently he's getting, or he's at least using 2. He's set to low voltage in here. I could downgrade him, but that doesn't do anything. That just makes him worse. Or it doesn't do anything. Oh. And so then this guy gets crushed ore. And so you're meant to be a washer. You are a washer. I imagine you're meant to get water as well, aren't you? We do have a sink up there. Do we have it sinks automated? I think we do, right? Cool, let's grab a sink. It's fine, guys. We'll just get this guy hooked up, and then we'll wrap this episode up. Everything's fine. Come on, sink. You're having a laugh. How difficult is it to craft us some terracotta? Surely that's the easiest thing on the planet, mate. 10 terracotta. Make it snappy. Please. I'm begging you. Okay, at this point, it is literally fast for me to just make some more pipes and bring the stuff that we've already got. Alright, so this is water. So I'm going to bring it across and down here. And so this guy has water now, so he's now able to crush, or at least he will, I guess, once he gets some more water. Sure. So we'll see that happen at some point, maybe. In saying that, he's kind of just not doing anything. What does he do? Hold on. Ore washer. Crushed iron ore plus distilled water. So I need a programmed circuit otherwise to get this to happen. Okay. I think that's a job for another day, maybe. I mean, I say maybe, but like I'm just gonna title this like Gregtech ore processing. You know, like Gregtech Macerator. I mean, hey, the Macerator works. That's what this episode's gonna be. You're welcome, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you're having fun. Hopefully you're learning something about Gregtech. I know I definitely am, even if it's taking a little bit longer than it should. Hopefully you're having fun. Thank you for watching, as said again. This is a long one, so I'll try to wrap it up quick. Thank you for being a channel member if you are, or a donator. Thank you guys. Don't feel pressured to be one. But once again, thank you to those of you that are. Hopefully you guys are having fun. I've said that like 20 times, but hey, hopefully you guys are. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.